Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys, for another review with the Espresso Dock. And today I have one very surprising home espresso machine that comes from Casabrews, a rising brand in the affordable home espresso machines. And this is their Casabrews Ultra, one of their mid-tier machines that is able to produce some excellent espresso shots, flat whites, cappuccinos, and other coffee drinks, just as good as some of the more expensive machines on the market. It's a semi-automatic espresso machine with a display that comes packed with some premium features like volume programming and temperature programming, and all that for only $200 on Amazon. That makes it really hard to beat. Okay, so let's talk about some of the specs, what's included, the pros, and some of the missed opportunities about this machine. It comes with a 20-bar Italian pump and has a 1350 watt motor. It's very compact and can fit on any kitchen counter. It comes with the 58mm industry standard portafilter and with both single and double shots, pressurized and non-pressurized baskets. So 4 baskets in total, 2 for pre-ground espresso and 2 for whole bean espresso. Then there's the temper, scoop, and this double needle steam wand cleaning tool in case it ever gets clogged with milk residue and calcium. It's got a water tank with a decent capacity of 73 ounces or 2 liters. However, this is also one of the missed opportunities by Casabrews. It does not come with any water filter, so you would have to use pre-filtered water just so you wouldn't have to descale the machine too often and expand its lifespan. A couple of things that I really like about the Casabrews portafilter is that it doesn't come with any plastic inside it. A lot of cheap home espresso machines like the DeLonghi come with a bunch of plastic inside the portafilters. Because I don't want the hot coffee touching any plastic before I drink it. And the second thing is this temping ledge on the back of the portafilter that keeps your portafilter flat while you temp it. I rarely see this anymore, and it's a really nice touch by Casabrews. It eliminates the need for any temping stations. Below the group head you have the drip tray that is kind of like a drawer to keep your extra baskets. However, it doesn't fit all 3. So you have to keep 1 extra inside the drip tray, which is a small compromise you have to make for such a small footprint of this machine. It also has this little floater to let you know when the drip tray is full. And on top you have the cup warming surface to get your cups warm and ready before you take a shot. Before I show you how to use the machine, I want to quickly go over the options on the display. It's very intuitive. You have the 1 cup, 2 cups, hot water and steam option. So when you press the 1 cup, you're gonna see a timer, which comes really handy for dialing in your espresso shots. Then you have the hot water option that comes out of the steam wand, and the steam option for frothing milk for flat whites and cappuccinos. Okay, so as I briefly mentioned before, you can use this machine with both whole bean or pre-ground coffee. You'll just have to use the right basket for each. For the pre-ground, you'll have to use the dual wall basket, but if you want to use this machine with whole beans, you'll have to get a few extra accessories like a coffee grinder and a coffee scale. I use the Whirly grinder from Timemore, which I highly recommend as an affordable option, and the Black Mirror scale. I'll have links down below in the description from everything that I'll be using in this video, including an Amazon link from the machine, of course. To use this machine with pre-ground coffee is pretty straightforward. Just get yourself a fresh bag or can of pre-ground coffee. One brand that I recommend is Ely. And then for the double shot, use 1.5 scoops. I use this extra espresso distributing tool to evenly distribute the coffee before temping it for a more even extraction. And then finally, I'm gonna temp it. And we're ready to pull our first shot. And there you go. This is as good as it can look, considering we're using pre-ground and a dual wall basket. But where this machine really shines is when you're using whole bean and the proper non-pressurized basket. So we're just gonna swap them out and let the portafilter warm up while we measure and grind our beans. Make sure you always use fresh bag of beans, not older than 30 days, and measure out 18 grams of coffee. You might have to do some dialing in and pull a couple of shots until you find your perfect grind size. I'm gonna put my funnel so that I don't make a mess. Tap it a few times to even the bed. And then I'm going to use the needle distribution tool and the espresso distributing tool to evenly distribute the grounds before I temp it. All of these accessories are pretty cheap. I'll have Amazon links for all of them in the description below. Our puck is now nice and ready. And you can immediately notice the difference of flow between the previous shot from the pre-ground coffee with the dual wall basket and this one from the whole beans and the non-pressurized basket. The crema looks a lot thicker and smoother, and the taste is richer, more nuanced and complex. Next, I want to show you how to use the steam one to make proper flat whites and cappuccinos, just like ones from coffee shops. Unfortunately, you will have to buy a milk jug because the Casabrews does not come with one. Then I recommend using a 2 to 3% fat milk and fill it up to the spout. Okay, so turn on the steam wand. It's gonna take a few seconds to warm up. Then press it again to start steaming. Once steam comes out, turn it off just for a bit until you can place your milk jug below it. And then you can turn it on again, tilt your jug to the right, and have your steam wand tip just right at the surface and try and aim for that paper tear sound just like this. That means air is being introduced to the milk, and then you'll see this vortex. Make small adjustments up and down with the milk jug, and once the side is too hot to touch, you can stop. Make sure to wipe the steam one with a wet towel right after and purge it. Give it a bit of a swirl to mix the microfoam with the milk. Hold the milk jug like this and start pouring high. Once you've filled it halfway, you can lower the milk jug, almost touching the coffee, and then draw your latte art. Here's another angle. And that's how you can make proper flat whites right from home. With the hot water option, you can make Americanos or teas. It's pretty simple. I mean, just put the cup below the steam wand, and once you have the desired volume, you can turn it off. A couple of other functions that I really like about this machine is first the option to easily program your shots. For example, the default double shot volume is just a little bit too much coffee for my taste, as you can see. So to reprogram it, just have a puck ready, place your portafilter in the group head, and press and hold the double shot button for 5 seconds. You'll hear a beep, and now you can pull a new shot and then press it again once you're satisfied with the new volume. And the second option that I really like is that you can adjust the temperature real easy by pressing and holding the hot water button for 5 seconds, and you can see now it's at the default 92 degrees Celsius. You can choose from 90 to 96 based on the 4 buttons. So this is a really cool advanced feature because you can adjust your temperature based on the roast of coffee. For example, if you have a darker roast, you might want to go with a lower temperature, or if you have a lighter roast of coffee, you can go a higher temperature. And once you've selected your desired temperature, you can just press the power button to exit out. So that's it for this review, you guys. I think the Casabrews Ultra is a really good value for money home espresso machine for 200 bucks and this many features. This is a really tough offer to beat. Like this video if you found it helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one.